We're recording.
We're up. We're up.
We're up.
At the batter?
Up at the batter. At the T-ball right now.
Sports.
Yeah.
A.
Anyway, this is the MonoCast. This is a very special one, as we've recorded like 4 episodes, yet this is the first one coming out.
Yep.
This is also very special because it's not only me and Penis, it's
Shut the fuck up.
me, Penis, Mars, and Dame. Pretty
Yeah.
to happen probably ever again.
Yeah. I hope not. God, this is very gonna be chaotic.
Probably. Anyway, Jerry, would you like to give a little bit of context as to what this episode is about? Because this is a special one.
A little bit of context as to what this is gonna be.
We are joining cancel culture.
Basically, yeah. We are canceling an entire Minecraft server for their experiences just with us. Because they're dickheads and we hate them.
Fuck those guys.
Fuck
It all
those guys.
started in 1812.
No.
Fucking God.
Okay, we found this server because me and Venus were looking for a server to play on because we were just fucking scrolling through servers and shit. And this was posted on Reddit. I fucking saw the thing when I looked it up on Google. So I clicked on it. We joined the server because it looked chill. And then we got really fucking active on it for 4 or 5 days?
5 days at least, yeah.
Yeah, when we weren't playing, we were AFKing, not with an automated farm, but with a just to get claim blocks because it was one of those. The IP is play.4vice.net if you want to join. Do we recommend it for
No.
any reason other than bullying?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. If you want to
Garbo.
bully, if you want to bully the mods, go ahead. But anyway, so our bad experience started when we found out that there were shops. You could just make a shop. That was really cool to me. I
Yeah.
like to make country flags and banners and shit in Minecraft, and I do that a lot. Nobody else had done that, so I started building a shop. We built a whole fucking shop. I got stock in. I got all the flags. We had a bunch of country flags. We had anarchist flags. We had a lot of shit. And then it came time to set the P-warp because it was /P-warp, whatever. So we asked how to do it, and they said it was /P-warp set. We asked just in chat of the server, and it didn't work, and we didn't have perms, and it was like, oh, it probably costs you money. So they gave us the money, which was very kind of the players. It wasn't the mods that did that, it was just a player that did that. But that was very kind of them, because it was $10,000.
Yeah, and they just gave us $10,000 to do it, which was admittedly pretty good. Nice.
Yeah, 2 people were going to do it. These guys weren't mods, though. These guys were just normal people.
Yeah.
But, they gave us the money to do it. We still couldn't do it. We couldn't get perms. And I don't like talking in Minecraft chat no matter what, so normally I'll have Jerry do it. And Jerry didn't want to say anything. So we joined the Discord, and we saw that they had a ticket thing. So we made a ticket where we were like, oh, every time we do this, it says we don't have permission. It's been 3 days
Yeah,
since we
here.
did that. We haven't gotten a response.
I'll let me go to my most recent ticket because I've made fucking 3. So this has been up since the 21st.
It's currently the 24th.
Mm-hmm. It's literally been up for 3 fucking days. I made this ticket at on February 21st, 2021 at 6:30 p.m. And it's taken about 3 fucking days to get about 2 messages out of anyone about anything regarding with helping us. And they weren't useful at all. It was fucking shitty information just telling us to retry the command, which we did 40 times?
We did the first time. We kept fucking doing that. That was half of the time of us playing.
Yeah.
Was retrying commands and shit.
And it never fucking worked. So we got extremely fed up, and I'll let Emma explain what happened after this.
Yeah. So first off, this sounds very preachy. We didn't, as annoying as it was, we didn't actually care because whatever. And you might also have the argument that there's a lot of people that are putting tickets in. There wasn't. There was 2 other people who I bet haven't got their tickets responded to at all. But anyway, this ultimately doesn't fucking matter. It was just us trying to set up a shop. And as annoying as it was, because what we really wanted to do was set up a shop on the server. That was our main plan. We couldn't do it. But as annoying as it was, I don't hold that against them. That's just them being shitty at service, whatever. That's not the main problem. We were playing literally just a second ago. We literally just fucking logged off. And we had been playing for a while. And me and Mars were in a call together. And Venus was AFK. So I went back to the house just for whatever reason, and I saw that you weren't AFK anymore. So I messaged you and I said, hey, bitch, join the call. and like I untrusted you and shit to fuck with you and everything, whatever. And then you just said like fuck you, which like whatever. This is in PMs, not obviously. This is slash message in the server. And we were just talking, whatever. They joined the call afterwards. And then I got a message from one of the mods saying, if Venus Mono is bothering you, to slash ignore the block.
And right now, I'm going to pull up a screenshot to prove this.
Yeah, we have lots of screenshots for this situation.
It's right here on the screen. This was just me and Emma talking, or me and
The power of editing.
Woo! Yeah, me and Jupiter were talking about how I needed to trust Mars because we were trying to build on each other's shit, and Jupiter just goes join call, and I obviously joked around and I just messaged them and just said fuck off. And then one of the fucking mods just messages Jupiter and goes, you can ignore Venus Mono with /ignore if you'd like. And at first we didn't understand what he meant because at first we thought I had done something to like upset them, and so they were just like talking about how they could do that. And soon we realized
because... Yeah, it got really fucking weird because then Dame joined the call. Welcome. And
Welcome,
Dame
Dame.
joined the server. And we started playing. And at this time we were joking around about the like person messaging, and we messaged them and we asked them, which we don't have a screenshot of, but we were like, why do you hate me? And they said, I don't. I'm like, why do you message? And I was like, I'm just trying to make sure nobody gets harassed. Which, fine. And then Dame joined, and I messaged Dame, wanna kiss?
That's right here. I have that screenshot right here. Emma, this is a screenshot from Dame's screen, by the way. Emma Jupiter just goes, wanna kiss? And then I messaged Dave and said homoerotic sex. Dame messaged Jupiter and said, I have your IP address. And then I went in party chat and just said homoerotic sex. And then the mod from last time that messaged Jupiter said, if you want to block Venus, /ignore.
Yeah, we have a lot of screenshots, but there's some of this which isn't screenshotted, but we do have enough proof. But it was funny as fuck because they didn't say anything about Dame saying they had my IP address.
Yeah.
Oh, they cared more about fucking Venus saying homoerotic sex than anything else. So at that point, it was like, what the fuck is going on?
Okay, so by now, we were all just talking to each other in /message and p-chat, just because...
We were fucking with them.
Yeah. So,
like, okay. So we had been fucking with them on a lot, saying shit and getting them to respond and kind of egging him on. Admittedly, because who the fuck wouldn't? First off. And second off, they could have just shut the fuck up.
They really could have.
We kept messaging each other and going, man, these mods really bugging and shit. Like, just shit like that. I messaged Dave, like, at this point, we had all messaged each other and said, like, fuck you, whatever, to get them to message us. And they had ended up messaging all of us, saying, hey, you can block this guy, you can block this guy. So by this point, we were just all talking throughout the four of us, fucking with them, just saying, like, man, these mods are really fucking bugging. And at one point, I said, hey, man, if only these mods responded to tickets as much as they read our messages. And he finally responded and said, mods can't respond to tickets, only admins. And that's a screenshot that you can share.
Yep, speaking of, I have that screenshot right here. At the top, Mars just goes, Dr. Doofenshmirtz, more like Dr. Poopenshmirtz.
That's
fucking
sort of what type of shit that we were doing before. Like,
and then I messaged Jupiter and said, "Ayo, these mods out of pocket." And then Dave messaged me and goes, Dave messaged Jupiter and goes, "AA, it's a holiday. I got hose on hose and they're out of control." And then here you can see Jupiter messaged, or I messaged Jupiter and said, "Man, if only these mods responded to tickets as much as they responded to our messages." and then the fucking mod, Dr. Doofenshmirtz, just goes, mods can't respond to tickets, only admins. So by this time, we knew that they were somehow fucking monitoring like our private messages between each other.
Lost it too. We lost it. This was hilarious as fuck to all of us. But like I was joking around with Venus, like, hey, let's take control of this. Let's fucking use this to our advantage and get our fucking ticket resolved. So we were making fun of that and making fun of the mods like that, which like shouldn't be read. I understand if somebody says like, hey, fuck you, maybe that alerts a plugin to make sure that nobody's getting like harassed or anything. That makes sense. But me saying, hey man, these mods really bugging, doesn't make any fucking sense as to why they would respond to that. So as soon as I saw this, I started fucking losing it. I was wheezing.
Yeah. Okay. So on screen right now, we have some some fucking screenshots of Mars going, I fucking ran some kid over in the mall parking lot yesterday. And then Jupiter just goes, yo, no way, what happened? I messaged Jupiter and go, ayo, they better stop reading our shit, dog. And then I messaged Jupiter again and said, I'm about to fart. And then Dr. Doofenshmirtz whispered to Jupiter, it just goes, we just don't have the perms? And then fucking Mars goes, bruh, my ass itches so fucking bad.
As you can see, they're reading all of our messages and none of it is bad. It's really just us dicking around. Like, we haven't said anything fucked up.
Yeah.
We haven't really done anything. We've just been messaging each other, really. Just talking, and still, they're reading through all this shit and responding.
Okay, so this screenshot here does look a little bit racy. It's
okay, I need to explain. We were fucking with the mods. I've admitted this. I am native. I am Chickasaw. I told Dave, can you please call me a redskin in chat? I give you the pass, and Dave did it. Okay, there's your context.
There's your context. And then Dave just goes, what the fuck, that's racist as hell. Stop saying the N-word. I said stop. Oh my fucking god, my mom heard you and my dad broke my iPad. Where? And then one of the other mods called Moldy just goes, hey, are you guys playing around or should I do something about the racist commentary? And then
so at this point, when I messaged that, I was like, oh, this isn't Dr. Doofenshmirtz, and I want to fuck with this person. I should probably make it clear. So
Yeah.
I had no intentions of messing with this person or trying to make like the other mods get involved or fuck with anybody. It was really just because Dr. Doofenshmirtz was reading through everything, being really creepy, reading through all of it. So of course we were fucking with him. He was being creepy as hell.
Yeah.
Reading our messages, wouldn't set off any plugin unless he was just fucking reading through it.
And then, so, Jupiter messages Dame and just goes, no, you're good, we're joking, to respond to the mod, because they were obviously reading our shit.
We can't message the mods, they have that turned off, we were just messaging each other to respond to them.
Yeah. And then, the mod goes, okay, cool, please though, if you're saying stuff like that to troll the mods, please stop. And then, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this.
Probably not, but...
Yeah,
you wanna read it out?
Yeah, you can read it out.
I just said... So... you can't say the word nigga because it's blocked out, or it just doesn't send. So I said niggy instead, which it really isn't. It can't. I don't really think that can be counted as a slur.
Also, context. Mars is black.
True.
Yeah.
I am mixed.
Okay, so
I said niggy chili.
so after this, Mars gets
They
just
were
fucking
instantly
instantly fucking muted for 10 minutes. And
spam
then-
as well, and we hadn't said anything.
Yeah,
Like,
we hadn't spammed or anything. And then
wasn't really even talking. It was mostly just me and Jerry fucking with the mods and
Mhm.
Dame a little bit.
Yeah.
Mars hadn't said anything. They instantly got banned for spam or muted for spam, and we're like, "What the fuck, dude?"
Okay, so
That was
and then the moldy mod just goes, we have a social spy to try and protect people from getting harassed privately, which is fucking
I understand.
yeah.
I understand that they like responded to me and Dame fucking around and saying shit like that, because like obviously that would be something to respond to if you have something like that. But they were like responding to us, literally just saying, "Hey, yo, man, these mods out of pocket."
Yeah.
So like it wasn't just to help harassment. Like they like if you go in the server with somebody and you message, like it's gonna get read.
Yeah.
Which is
Okay.
weird because I so many very sexual shit to people in PMs in this.
Yeah. Okay, so right here we have the mod that muted Mars just going, don't do it again. And then Dave just goes, why did you mute my big dick to goth boyfriend? Sob, 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 sob. And then
after a long
That
time, after a long time, like this was a while after, we were
Yeah.
just talking, and at this point we were genuinely mad. So we were talking and ranting about it a little bit, and then a long time later, he decides to fucking follow up.
So the Dr. Doofenshmirtz guy, the guy that was being fucking creepy and reading all of our PMs anyways, goes, I'm gonna warn everyone now, if you say any slur in PMs or not, it can result in a ban. And then Dame, obviously, in response to that, just goes, she's black, because she is. And then he responds, it's still not okay. Okay, white boy. Okay, white boy.
Wanting to say my own reclaimed slur, am I right?
And then,
it's the whole fucking, hate to get political, but the fucking, like, we're all leftists here.
Yes.
We're all leftists. It's that fucking right-wing liberal neo-lib ideology that's like, even black people can't say this slur.
It's so cringe.
It was so annoying. And at that point, we got, like, extra mad because, like, dude, what? You're fucking, like, definitely white, trying to tell black people they can't say something that, like, it's their fucking... It makes no sense. It was, like, actually fucking, like, angry at that. And that kind of set us off a little bit.
So the other mod, Moldy, just goes, and if you're saying stuff in PMs just to try and troll the mods, you'll receive a mute or a ban. And then Dame obviously responds, it wasn't a slur, we're literally just talking to each other, mate. And then Dr. Doofenshmirtz goes, you used the N slur. No, she didn't. And even if she did, she's fucking black.
Yeah, it's so weird too that they instantly mute for that, but Redskin not. Like, if you're gonna mute for slurs, maybe mute for the other ones as well.
Yeah,
instantly. It's so fucking weird, and this kind of like opened up too that like it wasn't just Doofenshmirtz reading the chat; everybody else had to have been reading.
Every other mod had access.
All of that.
So
all of the PMs people were meeting out, and these at this point, I think everybody was talking in like public chat too.
Yeah.
So I'm sure all the other players that were fucking PMing were like, "Dude, what the fuck? They're reading my shit," which like is fucking weird because at first we were literally just talking to each other when he responded to us, and then of course we fucked with Dr. Doofenshmirtz. All right, whatever. Like if you think that that's worthy of a mute, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Because he could have just stopped responding because we were straight up just talking. Like, we basically got fucking targeted for making fun of mods in the fucking thing. And that doesn't really come up until later where it's like, whatever. But that, they were, like, targeting anybody who talks shit about mods. And we're like, hey, this. And Dr. Doofenshmirtz, by the way, we were trying to get, like, our ticket resolved more than just a little bit. Was just giving horrible fucking information, too. Saying the same thing the admins did. So they obviously don't care about, like, what the players want because they weren't really listening, and we were fucking with Dr. Doofenshmirtz. So yeah, we were kind of trying to troll, but at the end of the day, like if he would have just stopped fucking reading through our private messages, it wouldn't have mattered. And at the end of the day, we weren't really messaging the troll; we were making fun of him, which is completely, or maybe it's not completely allowed, but it definitely fucking should.
Yeah, and so right here,
backtrack there.
Yeah. And so right here, in the middle of the screen, we have proof that all of the fucking mods were just reading our chats. We have access to read your PMs to make sure people are safe and aren't being harassed. It's hard to tell when we don't know who you are. So if you're friends and just joking around, take it to Discord if you're going to use those slurs. This isn't a debate. It's you being told to stop. There's no bargaining to be made over whether or not it's allowed for whatever reason. There is a debate.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me say this slowly for all the fucking dumb liberals in the back. She is black. Oh God.
For everybody out there who's like, well, that's the server rules. They should, you should follow this. We were fucking PMing.
Yeah.
We weren't talking in public chat. The only people that should have access to that is us.
Yeah, that's that. Look, guys.
Private message for a reason.
Guys, I'm not trying to get political here, but like 1984, anyone?
Literally 1984. There's the fucking token 1984 joke.
And every episode we got it.
Every episode we got it. And the others haven't even fucking been released yet. But I promise you, the next 4 or 5 episodes, they have 1984 jokes. Probably the rest as well. Anyway, but yeah, it's so, like, at this point, it was like, there's no debate for if a black person should be able to say the N-word. Dude, you're a 14-year-old white kid in Minnesota. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like, it's so fucking funny, but also is, like, a little enraging. And I can't deny. Like, it's so fucking... They're like... they have this superiority complex that you can feel it and you can see it. That they're like, oh, we're mods, therefore we're better. We make the rules. We do
Yeah.
shit. It's so fucking weird. There's an episode. It's like the 4th episode, so it probably won't get released until a long time after this is released. But we talked about a Minecraft server called Legacy. This is fucking worse than Legacy, arguably.
Yeah,
Mm.
because the leaders of Legacy, they didn't give a fuck if you said a slur if you were able to reclaim that slur. They didn't fucking care.
No. They did say like, hey, what the fuck if we said it? But then we were like, oh well, we like yeah, and they were chill. But I don't want to really talk about Legacy as much since there's a whole episode. Really
Yeah, we have a whole 30-minute section dedicated to that. So I don't want to go back down that rabbit.
4 episodes away, so it'll be a bit. But this is like arguably worse than Legacy.
Yeah.
But like even then, it's like the whole superiority complex shit of like we're the mods, we make this, whatever, yada yada. And the thing is, we were genuinely enjoying the server a lot up until this day.
Yeah, we fucking played on this server for 5 days straight.
Yeah, when we didn't fucking play, we were AFK getting claim blocks.
Yeah.
So we could claim the land. We have a huge fucking building. They're probably going to end up seeing this and just banning us because they don't like getting shit talked, is what it feels like. It feels like they just don't like people talking back to them.
Right.
Because we talked back to them after they said this, and then they muted people for spam. Literally for just saying nothing. So yeah, we'll see more of that, but keep going.
Okay, so at the top here, you can see that they fucking derailed the chat to talking about some stupid shit like how to make money in the server. And then Dame goes, well, then we're sorry if that's confusing, but we're all literally in a Discord call. I find it very unnecessary for moderation to extend into a private chat that does not extend into public chat. It doesn't target your player base. And, okay, that guy just said some dumb shit. So the Doofenshmirtz guy just goes, we don't know you are friends. Well, we didn't. There's nothing to be confused about. Racism in any variety has no place on here. PM or not. Keep that in your Discord.
Which it isn't racism.
Yeah.
It wasn't racism. I was just saying a slur that I'm allowed to say.
And then at the bottom here, the person just goes, the point is, it's hard for us to tell what's a joke and what isn't a joke. We don't know who you are or if. It's really not.
We had talked about this before. They had started teleporting to us later, but we were all in the same area, like the same town. We were all PMing each other, which means they might have something to do with each other. And if somebody's to call me a redskin, oh, this random person found out you're native, so now they're gonna there was nothing to that. I was telling Jerry or Venus to join the call. It was very obvious that we were, fucking. As soon as Dame joined, I messaged them, "Wanna kiss?" It's very obvious that we're friends. It doesn't take a fucking rocket scientist.
Yeah.
To realize, hey, these guys are connected in some sort of way.
Okay.
It's so weird.
So at this point, they're just going off about some stupid idpol shit, you can't say it no matter what you are. And then this person, this is a continuation of the message from last time. The point is, it's hard for us to tell what's a joke and what isn't a joke. We don't know who you are or if you're in a Discord call or what your relationship is to anyone else on the server. And then the Doofenshmirtz guy goes, and slurs are not okay anywhere on this server. And then the moldy person just goes, so stop trolling us in PM, which, stop reading our PMs.
Which, of course,
that's easy.
If we talk bad about somebody in PMs, that's of course trying to troll them.
Yep.
Because we're not allowed to privately fucking talk in private messages. And
What?
it's again, if you have a rule against slurs and you find somebody saying that, fine. She's black.
She's black, and it was said in was it said in private chat?
Yeah, it was said in private chat.
Yeah, okay.
It was.
Everything was said in private chat. Yeah. We didn't say a single thing in public chat until, of course, we started talking to the mods with everybody else, of course.
Yeah.
But
and
we
then,
hadn't said a single thing in public. It was all in private.
Yeah.
And they were reading through the random shit anyway. If they saw us saying that shit, and they were like, hey, chill out. We don't... that's fine. But they were reading through everything. And also, yet again, she's black. So...
And plus, I don't think we would have had, as much of a problem if they weren't, fucking lurking as much as they were.
Yeah.
They were just casually just reading everything we said to each other.
They had the fucking audacity to respond to us literally just talking to each other.
Yeah.
The thing is that it could have literally, as you could see, it could have literally been anything else. It could be even worse, but they were focusing on the fucking N-word.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That wasn't
from a
even the
black
actual
person.
N-word.
I know that's the
word.
thing. That's the thing I'm trying to get at, though. They're trying to nitpick things.
Yeah.
They're trying to literally go after a black person for saying the N-word and saying black people can't say the N-word. I guarantee you all of them are fucking white. They're playing Minecraft.
Yeah.
I mean, and they're fucking mods of a server. There's no way that, like, and again, I get it if it's against a server, like a server's rules, and maybe it sets off a plugin to make sure nobody is saying that.
Yeah.
But, you know, if you say that, then chill. If you mute a black person for saying the N-word, I feel like we're hammering in that point a lot, but I feel like it's worth hammering in.
Yeah.
Because it's not like they didn't know, and I know a lot of people will say, well, how do they know that they're not actually... Okay, again, say respectfully, hey, don't say this, we have no way of finding out if you're telling the truth or not, and it would have been fine. It would have been fine. And again, they didn't seem really to care that much about Redskin at all.
Yeah.
Which
No.
is funny.
Kind of shows a little bit behind the scenes.
A little
They
bit.
don't care about racism, they care about being able to fucking be mods.
Yeah.
They don't give a shit about racism, they just don't want shit said in PMs.
Yeah. No,
And
they don't care
fucking
about they don't care about the actual racism behind it. They just care about the optics of it.
Yeah, I really fucking couldn't tell you why they care. Like, why they're like this in this, like, topic. But they are, and it's pretty easy to see. It's really confusing.
Yeah.
Like, the whole thing is so confusing and so enraging that we just had to fucking, like, record this right after we got off. Because, like, even though we haven't released an episode yet, because we've been fucking, like, getting ready and doing editing and shit, we had to release it with no editing.
This
We had
really
to
just
fucking-
pissed us the fuck off.
Yeah.
So-
like,
It's so annoying. So right here, Mars just goes, so I as a black person cannot say my own word. And then at this point, I joined back and was joining in on fucking making fun of this stupid liberal, ID fucking, what's the word, Emma? Help me. Help. Ideologue, whatever. And, obviously I just go, dude, she's literally black. And then the Doofenshmirtz guy goes, that does not matter. I literally do not care. And then another mod who hadn't talked before this point just goes, you were deliberately poking at mods throughout your private conversation for the last time. This is not a debate, last warning. I'd like to point out that you can't fucking get at us for having a private conversations poking at mods when you're fucking reading our private conversations. That's not how that works.
They also put in quotations private conversation. It was a fucking private conversation. What do you mean?
You were the ones fucking dipping in on it. What are you fucking talking about?
Like the whole putting in quotations private conversation. It was a private conversation. We weren't deliberately poking at mods. We were deliberately poking at Dr. Doofenshmirtz for being a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Again, if he wouldn't have responded, or he would have said, okay, guys, stop. Okay, actually, if he would have said, guys, stop, we probably would have kept going. I'll be the first to fucking say that. But, like, don't read our fucking messages, don't respond to them, don't egg us the fuck on because we're childish and petty as fuck. We're gonna make fun of you. It's Minecraft. It's not the worst thing that's ever fucking happened to somebody to get made fun of on fucking Minecraft.
So, oh my god. So, right here after the last warning or whatever, the other mod, Moldy, goes, it really does not matter, just stop doing it. And then Marks just goes, sigh. And, I just, obviously...
She was trying to fucking get out of party chat.
Yeah.
I really was. I could not fucking get out of party chat.
Yeah. So, at this point, I was getting thoroughly fucking pissed off. So, obviously, I go, you're muting her for saying a slur that's hers to reclaim? And then Dame goes, I'd say it's very obvious when there's no context going about. Again, the N-word that is alleged was not the hard R and was not used in a derogatory meaning. If it was the hard R, I'd have no issue, and this is ridiculous to make this become public. And then I got muted for 10 minutes for being right.
This is when they started just muting people for talking out against the mods and arguing with their authority. Authority in heavy quotations because they're fucking Minecraft mods.
Okay, so right after that, this screenshot's a bit blurry, but you can see right here they muted me and Dame, and then another guy, the guy who muted me and Dame, goes, I said this wasn't up for debate, and then another mod just goes, lol, it's not alleged? Okay, I suppose.
Which, I mean, he has a point, like, she did say fucking something, but, like, at the same time, it doesn't fucking matter. Like,
Right.
like again, I gotta fucking hammer this in even more. She's black.
Oh my god. And so after that, since I had been muted, I could still talk in party chat. And since they were obviously just dropping it on our conversations every other fucking time, I knew that they would read this. So they go, again, slurs are not okay in this server, no matter who you are or where you say it. Keep it in Discord. And then Marius leaves and rejoins to try and talk. And then I'm just like, that moment when you mute someone for being correct. Because obviously. And then Marius just goes, And then the moldy mod.
That's
one of the
'cause-
mods
okay.
Yeah.
TP'd to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the mods TP'd to Mars and just like started staring at them.
Yeah. And so the mod moldy just goes, it wouldn't have become a public issue if you guys weren't using those methods to troll us. Just stop trying to troll the mods so we can try and protect people from real harassment. Again, let me hammer this point in. You didn't have to read our private fucking messages. What are you talking about?
And honestly, okay, I understand to an extent where they would need to read things, and how Jupiter and Venus have both mentioned that, oh, maybe if it's to a certain extent, then blah blah blah, it'll ping them and be like, this person's saying blah blah. But like, if someone was really having a problem with harassment, they could like contact a mod. That's how it works.
And not even that, like, it started with us literally just saying, hey, fuck you, and then saying, like, man, these mods wild. And that's how it started. It didn't start with us fucking with each other. And yet again, if we said some fucked up shit and that's how it started, they don't have to be so, like, fucking egotistical about their, like, thing. They could just be like, hey, guys, can you stop doing this? We're trying to make sure that people aren't this is kind of clogging it up. I just want to make sure this isn't a joke, whatever. That would have been fine. That would have been great. We would have respected that. And I'll be the first to say, when we're going to not respect something that an admin says, we would have, of course, respected that. Who the fuck wouldn't?
Yeah.
But instead, they were, like, all pissy and prissy about it, so of course we kept fucking going. If any of you out there are like, oh, I would have just shut the fuck up, you're a pussy.
You are a pussy. You are a fucking baby.
Literally a fucking baby. It's so
okay,
like,
bootlicker. Okay, bootlicker.
Pussy. But yeah, it's the whole like fucking. It's so fucking weird, man. It's so fucking weird. And like, I don't know, man. I don't even know how to fucking like where to start and how to like explain this shit because it's just so fucking stupid.
I don't understand what it is with fucking Minecraft server moderators and fucking like authoritarian complexes. Is that the word?
That's a fair way to explain it. Yeah, like they just have this fucking.
They get fucking authority boners, and it's so. Oh my god, I want to fucking die.
Part of it makes me feel bad because it's like if you really have like nothing going on in your life, where being a Minecraft mod is like what's so fucking good for you, and what makes you have like a fucking whole egotistical god complex,
right?
Then like chill out. Also, I should mention because I have a question. Dame has actually been AFKing in the server to watch the.
I was about to ask about that.
Wait, we're not through all the screenshots yet.
We're not through, but I want to make sure nothing has been said, right?
Nothing really. Okay, Dr. Doofenshmirtz, however, did say hello to someone.
Okay. That's
hello, I'm also about to monitor all of your private messages.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So obviously at this point I was fucking going off in party chat because this is what's just genuinely pissing me off. So, like they were going on about how those were private messages and just stop trying to troll the mods. And we were just talking to each other in private chat, a feature in Minecraft. Oh my god.
It's so it's so creepy.
It is.
Like all this sounds like an over exaggeration, and at the end of the day, like this doesn't affect us at all.
Yeah.
But it's still fucking creepy and weird, and we want to talk about it. But like, it's so fucking creepy in the first place that like, again, I get it if one of our first messages was some of the like shit we said to piss them off, or just talking to each other and saying fucked up shit. But again, it really just started with us saying, "Hey, man, these mods fucking wild, man. If only they responded to our ticket." Like that's all it started with. And they fucking egged us on. So of course we're going to keep going.
Of course.
But at the end of the day, none of it was to troll them.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't like, oh man, we're going to epically troll these mods. We were talking to each other and making fun of the mods. So of course they deem that trolling. because we can't make fun of the mods without it being like harassment towards them. And even later, I'm not sure if I got a screenshot of this, but one of the mods is like, man, why do they keep trying to troll and harass us? We're literally just players too, us mods.
Yeah,
Like,
I think we
bro,
got a screenshot of that.
Okay, yeah, then I can go off about that when we get to there then.
Okay, so after I was like, we were talking to each other, Mars just goes, I would also like to say it wasn't a direct slur, because it wasn't. And even if it was, it doesn't matter. She's black. And then she goes, no hard R, no soft A. And then the Doofenshmirtz guy just goes, he was clearly trying to use the N-word. Okay.
Which, yes.
But
like-
as we explained, hold on, let me get a good effect for this. She's black!
Oh Jesus Christ!
And then she goes, as a black girl, because you are. And then thank you for silencing me, because they did. And then one of the mods just goes in the most fucking like condescending way ever. How many times do we need to say this isn't a debate? First of all, you don't get to decide that. We're the funny ones. Yeah. Fuck you.
Of course. We're the Leepic trollers, as you would call us.
Yeah. So, then obviously, you know, I'm gonna fucking egg them on more. So I just go, that wacky moment when you mute a black person for saying the N-word. And then, the mod who kept muting, me, Dame, Jupiter, and Mars just said, what part of this isn't a debate aren't you getting through your skull? No, I got it through my skull. I'm just not listening.
Yeah, of course. Like, the whole this isn't a debate thing is very, like, egotistical. Like, man, we decide the laws here. We enforce shit. You don't get to talk bad about us and defend yourself? Like, shut the fuck up, dude.
So right after that, the Doofenshmirtz guy just goes, don't use slurs of any kind, end of story. So obviously, I crack open the good old all caps and just go, she's black! And then, obviously, Mars goes, I'm literally black, because she is, and she gets immediately, like, fucking muted for 10 minutes for defending herself!
For spam.
Again.
Yeah.
Obviously, we were spamming.
Because obviously, defending yourself is spamming. Oh my god. And then,
also, I would just like to say that I just rejoined the server to go fill my fish tank, and I messaged Dame, and I said my life be like, ooh, ah. And, yeah, that's all.
Nice. So after that, the guy, the moldy mod just goes, plus you guys said it yourself, you're in a Discord call, PMs were unnecessary. You did that to troll us?
Did we even say that, actually?
I don't think we did. I don't think we
Dame
ever
did
said
say
we were.
we're-
Oh, yeah, Dame did say that. So,
But, like, even then, we're allowed to fucking talk.
yeah,
to
we're
PMs.
allowed to use a fucking feature that was implemented into the game for a reason. Doesn't matter if we're in a fucking Discord call. If I want to say a funny thing that doesn't come across as well over voice, I can just do that in fucking messaging that's not in party chat. Or not party chat, public chat. We would never
Yeah.
fucking talked about this shit in public chat. Ever.
Of course
We
not.
never
Hate
said this
talking
shit in public
in
chat.
the first place. But, like, the thing is, like, we started messaging each other because I was telling you to join the fucking call.
Yeah.
You were. It's so creepy, dude.
And so one of the other mods just goes, they know what they did. This is over now. Well, before that, I went, PMs are illegal if we're in a call, question mark? But it's so dumb. And then the fucking Doofenshmirtz guy just goes, if you keep trying to argue, the mute will last longer. Oh god, I'm shaking in my fucking boots, buddy. Holy
It's
shit.
the whole. I hate to reference Legacy because the episode hasn't come out,
Mhm.
but it's the whole like, man, you really. They think that everybody cares so much about the fucking server that muting or banning will affect our life in any way whatsoever. And again, I'm not really gonna reference Legacy too much, but it's the same thing that happened in Legacy. Once that episode is out, you can see it, but here
Yeah.
it's like arguably worse. But it's so fucking like.
Alright, Emma right here, cut that out, me, Jupiter, Jupiter Mono, here is the screenshot you were talking about going off on. The guy goes, if you keep trying to argue, the mute will last longer. Yeppo, nah, next time, it's just a 7-day ban. I'm tired of people thinking it's okay to troll the mods. We're players too. Oh my god.
It's the like we're players.
Yeah.
Why would you make fun of us in any capacity?
I would like to interrupt really quick. Dame just messaged me in PM and said, "I pull up, woo, Seth in the kitchen, let's go, brand new Lamborghini, fucking cop car with a pistol on my hip like I'm a cop, yeah. Have you ever met a real, I'm not getting banned rock star? This ain't no guitar, bitch, this a Glock, woo, my G."
Holy fuck. Also, the fucking We're Players 2 thing is literally the fucking Minecraft mod equivalent of All Lives Matter.
It's so fucking stupid. Like, yeah, you're players too, but you're fucking abusing your powers that you have. Like you're abusing your special. Like you're reading our fucking private messages. No random player goes around reading private messages and going, "Man, this guy said I'm lame." It's the worst thing that's ever happened to anybody. I got made fun of on a Minecraft server.
I got called lame on the internet.
I am a moderator on play.4vice.net, and somebody called me stupid and said the word I don't like.
So obviously after that, I
oh
go,
my god.
we literally did nothing wrong. We were just talking to each other. I don't understand how this constitutes a ban or even a mute. We were using an integrated feature to chat to each other while we weren't speaking.
Yeah, and then they didn't fucking respond to that, and then we just left to record this. Because we were already talking about recording this and shit, getting it out there, because we're not editing this, we're not doing anything to it, we're posting it as it is, showing the screenshots, and then we're just gonna fucking put the thumbnail as the 4Vice logo, put it out there. Because we want to get this shit out there. And again, normally, like, if we had, like, a podcast topic, I'd wait till we record the podcast and I'd talk about it. But this was just so important to me that we get out there because I wanted to talk about it so fucking bad because it's so funny and so irritating.
Attention, everyone. I would like to interrupt to pull the attention to the page right here, this screenshot.
Are we allowed to open this on camera? Oh, 1 second. I'm gonna have to send it to Jerry because Jerry.
Yeah, I can't open my browser right now. It'll immediately crash my computer.
1 second, Jerry. I'll get this out for you.
Okay.
Distraction. However. Oh, it's just. Oh my god! Wait, no. Did you do that or did they do that?
No, I said redacted. On purpose.
Right.
I did that on the Rockstar one. Except I said I'm not getting banned.
Whose phone is this anyway?
Jerry. This is a bit of a distraction.
Bit of a distraction.
Here's what's going on in the server currently.
Hey, it's a holiday. Got hose on hose and they out of control. Yeah, hey, it's another way. All my redacted on go, and I hope that you know it. I can't even close my eyes.
But as I was saying, it was just so important that we got this out there. Like, even though we haven't released the first episode yet, and I guess here's a little lore for everybody listening to this. We have recorded quite a bit of episodes and haven't gotten them out yet. This is going to be the one released, so I don't really know what to call this. I guess just a podcast rants. It'll be our side series, you know? It'll be our little side series. But yeah, it was just so important to me that we got this shit out there. That we had to talk about this.
That's unironically a good idea, having just an entire side series where we just rant about shit.
That's pretty epic.
This is behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, raw, unedited, just pure anger from the Mono group.
Pure anger. This definitely affects our life in a very substantial way, and we're genuinely. This will affect our life.
Yep, I am mauling in my bedroom because I talked to someone on Minecraft and they didn't like me.
I'm absolutely mauling right now.
Guys, we got muted? God.
My life's over.
They're gonna ban us. This affects us so much.
I had to jump in front of a train.
Oh no.
My life's over. I don't know what to do.
I know us talking like about how this doesn't, because like they probably listen to this and in their own head they're like, man, they're actually really mad about this. Haha, get wrecked, idiot. But at the end of it, we don't fucking care. It's just funny. It's funny, and the reason that we're mad about certain things is because of how fucking stupid these guys are.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, this doesn't affect us at all, other than gives us fucking content and gives us entertainment.
Yeah, this is pretty epic.
So everybody say one big thank you to Forvice for giving some entertainment to all of you that we can talk about. But
Thank you,
anyway,
play.forvis.net.
Of course. We're going to put the IP in the description, of course. And
Of course.
In fact, for everybody who's been listening and not watching, we didn't really think about that. But however, we did read out all the screenshots, so you didn't miss anything.
Yeah.
However, I'm going to spell out the IP just for anybody that wants to go check it out. It's PLAY period FORVIST period NET. So if anybody wants to go on, I'm not encouraging you to fuck with the mods, but I'm definitely encouraging you to fuck with the mods.
We don't condone any behavior you might have to these people, and we're not condoning you and saying you should do this. However, we are saying that we cannot control what you do, so if you do this, I mean, hey.
Listen, everybody's watched what we have done to mess with these people, and all I'm saying is that it might not be the right thing to imitate what we have done, but it is the funny thing, and it is the entertaining thing.
Ow,
And
get the deep up.
At the end of the day, maybe it even is the right thing. Who here is going to dictate what is right and wrong? Who has such a god complex that they would dictate what is right and wrong, and us condoning messing with the mods? I answer that question with the mods themselves.
Yeah. You think that's good?
Anyway.
I think we got everything out of the way.
Does
I'm
anybody
currently
have
being
anything
beat
to
up
add?
by phantoms.
This is fair.
Anybody have any closing statements?
I died.
Anything to add? Anything to talk about?
I didn't know that phantoms can dive into the water. Anyway,
I can.
Yeah. Mhm.
well, you know what?
Say the very funny word that almost got you banned.
What?
Okay, so from the two black people in call right now, can we just get like a resounding one of the words that almost got you banned? Come on, let's get one in chat. Come on.
Hold on.
Come on, let's get it screamed from the rafters, baby. Let's go. Come on. I won't participate because I can't say that word, but
Hold on. I will read out something that I love so much. It says that word like 4 times.
okay.
All right, let me take out my gum for this one. Nigga, don't hate me because I'm beautiful, nigga. Maybe if you got rid of that old yee ass haircut, you get some bitches on your dick. Oh, better yet, maybe Tanisha call your dog ass back because she stops fucking with that brain surgeon or lawyer she fucking with, nigga.
Yeah! Let's fucking go! Let's go! Let's fucking go!